Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here I come. Here I come. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Look at me. Zipper.
Check. Check 43.
Ready, ready.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Buzz, buzz.
Faking to give to Lindsay. Here's Long. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check. Check hot route. Hit it.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom, all day.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Ready.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
What you got?
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going
Recon,
forward.
132 fighter.
Right here, right here. Kill, kill, kill.
Go.
Moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving.
Hey, exit.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Shoot.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks.
Let's go.
Down. 60 orange.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog.
They'll run for the first time with Sonny Michel. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Come on,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
5.
Operating from the gun. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
Ready, ready!
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll roll down to the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 49-yard line.
Ready?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Locke. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this quarter. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Set, ready.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw it is Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's what they're able to get to him.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Patriots take over.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. If you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball back.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand. Put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. They'll run with Lindsay. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Come on,
this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, let's get some penetration here.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Patriots nothing.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Look, squeeze. Get it.
Here's Locke. This is the tight end fan. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on
Deep rip.
He's got his big tight end fan. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. The Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. A lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
General West.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Okay, break.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Hey, seam 6. Now.
From the gun, Herbert. He hits White, complete.
Ready,
A
set.
nice first down
X3.
pickup on a gain of 6. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
61. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's going to fire this thing deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Patriots 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick there?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they were clueless.
That was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments. And
he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
Let's go, folks.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. 69 yards. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Here we go, here we go.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Going 58 is a mic.
Clock now on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Hey, Alpha.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Slam, slam, slam.
5.
Block off of play action.
You ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Get it.
Lock now on 3rd and goal. Now Lock, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Down.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Let's go.
Throwing after the interception. Herbert. And an alley to run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
Ready?
From the gun, Herbert. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Ochimba Nwosu. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
90 Wolf.
Hey, let's get that home.
Hey.
Three's the mic.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And an alley to run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Not today, you are. Not today.
On 1st down, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Bravo. Go.
43's the mic. Tackles. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
To throw again. Herbert. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. to bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Get ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready?
Hey, Haywood!
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Hey, check Mike. Check
Get it!
Play action. Now it's locked.
Like that. Just
He
like
completes this to Sutton. And he'll get it out near
Set,
the
ready?
40 to the 39.
Gator.
7 yards there and a first down.
7. Lead grip.
Play action. Lock. And the defense nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, lock it. Let's go.
Not going to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Here we go. Set.
An extra
8,
corner
read.
comes on now for the Patriots. D
Five,
on
five.
third down.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Switch up, switch up.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Lock's going to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Lock now. After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Check. 55 to Mike. Check.
You're out now.
On first down.
Crunch.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch the curl. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hit it.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Winfrey. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, ready?
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Double. Kill.
Rock it.
Kill. Turn up.
Hey, Charlie. Hustle. Go.
Block taking a snap at 1. Forced out to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. But coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready.
The Pats at the line,
Recon,
ready to go.
132 fighter.
Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, they're right there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. He'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Ready, break.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, I'm coming.
Yep.
Motion.
Mike
5.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. It's complete. James White.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Let's go
so
now.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
I got him. Check.
Look at me. Go. Hey, seam 6. Get it.
Clock now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Go.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Speed trip.
Clock will try again on 2nd down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is that conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Yo, go.
Check. Shift. Mike 55.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, go.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
80 weapon.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Smooth.
Check the backer. Mike 55. I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Let's go, D.
Go. Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's locked. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. The kick by McManus is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Check, 43.
I want that.
Give it now.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now,
or
very
lights
quickly,
out.
or exactly right. Turn them out. That plays over.
What we got?
And the quick slant going to be complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Pilot, 64, weak.
I got you, punk. 43 is the mic.
Here we go.
Bravo.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
Ready, set.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that
Look
one.
at me.
And it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what we're doing all game long.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line,
70,
ready to go.
Indy.
And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I
Hey,
weren't
box
down there.
shot,
We
box
could
shot.
hear
Good.
the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. Moving down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Check. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm coming, baby.
Hey. Nice.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets 4 feet down for the completion.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 42, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Let's
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's the receptions that are very good. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check, 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 check.
Five.
Mike.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's locked.
We ain't beginning to wear you up.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Rock now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go now. Hard. 60 Pittsburgh. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling for a loss.
They'll try to run McKenzie. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
That's it, baby.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Let's go. Slam.
Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos just a short field goal advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, you're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
So throw again on 2nd down. Lock. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
All day, baby.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Got it.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Crunch time, defense.
Leo, fight.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
What's the ball?
Look, get it.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Keep doing it.
Cortland Sutton,
I see you
31 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. They're still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the double.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts your defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
Let's go,
to the
baby. Let's
playmakers.
go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's going to be a long
Yes.
It's going to be a long day.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Yeah.
Go. Now.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Herbert. And fights him off. Dancing to his and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct.
Ready.
It simply has not been their night.
Sam off.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
Go. 18 Gator. Hey, lock it.
Hey, let's go.
First down, right back to Lindsey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You're out. Dude.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go. 8 read.
Check back.
Hey, Alpha.
On 1st and 10. Herbert is going to float this over the middle deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go, go, go.
Smoke.
43 is the mic. Here we go. Here we
Yo.
To throw again. Herbert escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Bennett. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Hey. 5.
On 3rd down, Herbert, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. Duke Dawson picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got a starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the bench and let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That one good for 33 and a first.
Ready.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Look at me. Door, now. Let's go.
And again this time to the tailback. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover it. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Bullet hot.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Here we go.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
You better bring.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw on 3rd down. Herbert, and he comes back with one complete.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. General West.
On 1st down. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's go. 18 games.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
4 down, check. 4 down.
At the 46-yard line.
2nd and 6. Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Bradley Chubb in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Check, 43.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Blue Dan. Check.
Get it. They'll run on first down. Lindsey. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game? In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
50,
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing the second and a bundle. Back to throw. Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game.
218,
and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, putting them under 200 today.
That's to his running back, complete.
Ready.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for
61,
fourth.
matchbox lights.
Safety's creeping.
Hey, Haywood. Now.
On fourth down, Herbert. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Set up. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Night, sweetheart.
Hey, rock it. Hit it.
On first down, it's Lindsey. He'll have a first down inside the 10. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll try to run at first and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming out. Keep the pressure on.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late not necessary, but this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The Patriots take
Let's
over
go,
first
boys.
and
Bring it up.
at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
High
I
7.
wouldn't,
But I,
because
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's our ball. Our ball.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
they can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.